Hello and welcome to the Disney's Castle Cat Halloween 2024 series. If you're new to the channel, I'm Kitty, British annual pass holder and mostly solo traveller, off on another adventure with Poppy the cat. We make content about Disney World with chat and tips for our fellow Disney fans. Good morning everyone, it's 8:30 and as you can see there are grey clouds outside. That is because there is a hurricane coming through. It's called Helene or Helen. I was thinking to myself yesterday when my ears were blowing off my head, it's a bit windier than usual for September. And during my little rest break, I popped the TV on and realised that pretty much every local news channel was just doing storm coverage. So luckily, it's not actually going to pass directly over Orlando, but it does mean that it's very muggy, it's very grey, and it's not raining. It's a weird sort of just a moist atmosphere, so everything looks wet, but it's not because it's rained yet. However, later today, it's going to heave down. So that might change our plans for this afternoon, but for this morning, we've got, in an hour's time, actually, I've mistimed it this morning, we have got rides booked at Animal Kingdom, so I'm going to go and find the bus stop and head over to Animal Kingdom in just 2 seconds. So let's go. Luckily, Poppy bought her rainy day outfit, but yeah, just looking around, I'm not mad about it. I mean, like, obviously I feel terrible for the people who are affected by the storm. Don't get me wrong, that's really selfish, but it's quite nice to not have the burning sun. So it's still hot, it's 30 degrees, but yeah, it's a different experience actually, but Disney haven't battened down the hatches, so I'm not scared or worried. I keep getting messages from everyone saying, oh my gosh, are you okay? It's absolutely fine. It's just a stormy day here. But I think things like fireworks will probably be cancelled tonight because it's suggesting that by about 5 or 6 o'clock it's going to hit its peak. So I mean, again, I don't know. I've not lived through a tropical storm before, so I don't know. Maybe by 8, 9 o'clock tonight they'll be like, that's done now, it's blown itself out. So we'll see, but I will keep you appraised. Hopefully everyone stays safe, because down on the coastal areas, they've really had to batten down the hatches. They're really terrified about flooding, and there are warnings and things how to look after yourselves and what you might do and if you need to evacuate. But as far as where we are in Orlando, I don't feel unsafe at all. Disney haven't even tied the brollies down, so you know that it's not going to be bad here. So if you are in a coastal area, I hope you're okay, and I hope it wasn't as awful as everyone thought it was going to be. And if you're here at Disney, I really hope you bought a brolly. Okay, let's head off to Animal Kingdom. Here we go, folks, we're here. Took about 15 minutes on the bus. It's still what the Brits would call spitting rain-wise, so I kind of haven't got my brolly out, but I might get out in a second. I have put my hair up today though, because I would have just ended up looking like Sideshow Bob by the end of the day with all this humidity and rain. So it is up today. I look like a grown-up, apart from the ears obviously and the massive dungarees that make me look like Dora the Explorer, but apart from that I look really grown up today. So we're here at the very beautiful Animal Kingdom, and I'm not mad about the fact that it's grey and overcast. I've said it before. Let's go and see, because the animals might come out more on the safari. We might get some elephants, which would be brilliant. So let's get through security and get through the other side. So like a total amateur, I completely forgot if you've got a brolly in your bag, you get stopped. So my brolly's now up, but my brolly was coming out anyway, because you may or may not be able to see it, but it is actually raining now. And apart from anything else, my camera cannot hold wet. I have a DJI 3 and they do not enjoy moisture. They are amazing though, so if you are thinking about getting a camera, I would totally recommend it. But we are here, we are in the very beautiful Animal Kingdom. We are through. The other thing I would say with security actually, and thankfully I had done it today, bag things up. So like I kind of group things, like I have got a little foldable lunch sack that I put like my drinks and snacks in. I've got a little bag that I keep all my like bits of toiletries and makeup-y type stuff in. By just having 3 or 4 little pouches, essentially, when they ask you if they want to go through your bag or if they ask you to empty your bag, it just makes life so much easier, obviously in airports as well, but it just makes life quicker at Disney if they're going to go through your stuff. So a little tip there. But in we go. Let's go on in.
see what we can see today. I'm really here for the safaris today. I have the Navi River journey and Birds of Flight already stacked up. But I'm all about the safari. I really want to see the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Let's go. It's still very beautiful, and actually it's very empty. Silver linings. Don't look for the darkness, look for the light, otherwise all you'll see is the darkness. Coming sideways now. Okay, believe it or not, this is a bit lighter. So I am going to get soggy feet and head over to Pandora because we have Navi River journey booked. Although, frankly, I'm walking in a river right now. But it's all part of the adventure, guys, isn't it? So let's go. I'm going to get soggy feet, but I can change my shoes and socks later. In the meantime, let's go and have some fun inside on an inside ride. Okay, there's a river right in front of me now. I should just have to navigate it. Plus side, the park's really empty. The rain is due to cease for a little while anyway, in about 30 minutes. So it's going to take us 5 minutes to get over to where we need to be. And then by the time we've lined up and been on the ride, it'll be about 20-25 minutes. So theoretically, when we come out, the trees are throwing rain on me now too. Theoretically, when we come out, the rain will have abated and we can head towards Kilamanjaro Safaris and see whether the elephants are having a shower. That's assuming they're still running. I don't know, maybe it's not lightning, so I kind of think they might still be running. But I have done the safari in the rain before, and while it's great for elephants, it's actually not fun for people in buses because you do get wet from the side. But I might be able to sit in the middle because there might not be that many people on it. Ooh, I've just seen a stuffed pancake sandwich that looks delightful. But we're not here to eat, we're here to see lions and tigers and bears and a Navi River journey. So let us continue our adventure in the tropical storm. See you in a second. So at this point, gang, I have no choice other than to get absolutely drenched in the feet. I'm just going to have to surrender to it. There we go. Walking in the river. There we go. Oh, God, completely wet. I am not, however, going to spend $60 on some Crocs. Onwards and upwards, as I always say, we've made it to Pandora. And it turns out the rain is just the same in Pandora as it is in the USA. Nearly there though. Actually, I have to say, having just walked through that water, it's actually quite refreshing. Nice cool feet now. I didn't know they were quite warm, but they were warm. So I'm quite enjoying it right now. Just hoping I don't get trench foot from walking around with soggy feet all day. I think what we'll do is spend about 2 or 3 hours here, do the bits that I definitely want to do. But I was going to do the petting zoo and some other bits and pieces. I don't think I'll stay for all of that. I think I'll do the things I've got booked, have a little look around. We'll see what happens with the rain, but then go back to the Contemporary and swap out my shoes and my socks. And then at the moment, Hollywood Studios looks fully open, and actually the ride times are not terrible, probably because everyone's hiding in their hotel rooms. So even without a lightning lane pass, because I bought one for Animal Kingdom today and I can't transfer it, we may still be able to get quite a few bits and pieces done there. So anyway, nearly at Navi River, super feet, but nice cool breezy feet. So again, silver linings. Okay, we're here and we've saved ourselves 65 minutes by getting a lightning lane stay, so I'm happy I did. Let's go in and enjoy the ride. I haven't been on this for a really long time. Okay, we've made it to the safaris. I've got to stop saying okay, but I don't know why I do it, but I do it. So it's a 20-minute standby, or I have a lightning lane, so I'm going to go straight on. 20 minutes is very reasonable for this ride, though. Let's see what we can see.
Zone 2 is immediately behind. As you move up into Zone 2, please note...
A little bit further away. Oh, you can see that rhino rolling around in that mud. So let's stop for them. That was pretty cool. Mud can help protect their skin from the sun. And black rhinos are critically in. We might be getting get a closer view of some giraffes ahead, but just in case, we'll go slowly for these two.
They're playing in the dirt?
Noticed any of those elephants flapping their ears? That's because elephants have the ability to cool themselves down up to 15 degrees at a time by just flapping their ears.
I said elephant. What? Right there. Can it sit? What is that? Is that?
You can see some of the ones we passed already out on the left a little bit more from here.
Is that elephant?
There are lots of elephants out and about. They can eat 300 pounds of food per day, usually of roots, leaves, and grasses.
What is that?
And these are greater flamingos. If you can spot the smaller gray and white flamingos, those are babies. Greater flamingos are the largest, and all rhinos are the largest of all rhino. They can weigh between 4,000 to 5,000 pounds.
Right.
I'm the rhino. Look at all of them.
And they're standing just past those mud wallows to the left. Mud is very important to animals like elephants, rhinos, and warthogs. Mud can help protect their skin from sunburn, but also from insects. They come from West Africa, and they have an incredible sense of balance, which helps. Once again, friends, my name's Olivia from Penn State, and here at Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye. It's much too sad and far too final. So instead, we say Kwaherini, and Kwaherini means go well.
Thank you. So I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but this is a netted environment, so they've got lots of bird species here that are being looked after, and these amazing bluefish. Look at them all. Let's head and find some bats. So a couple of minutes ago, we drove past the hippos. Can you see his back there? And there's his little face. He's just having a sleep. Looks like a rock on the top. Oh, nose has come up. Going back down.
Sneak attack. Aww. Unbelievable pop spot.
Let's talk about bananas. It's $2.29 right there for a banana. My banana cost 23 cents and came to me from Amazon Fresh and was delivered to my room. I shall be putting it in my face momentarily, and I will enjoy it just as much as the super expensive banana, I suspect. So top tip there, if you're someone that is on a budget or has to think about money in any way, shape or form because you are not a billionaire, get groceries shipped for the basics. I'm going to go and look in the sweet shop now. I know I shouldn't, but I want to. Let's see what's in there. This one's cute, it's a water bottle, but it's $29.99. And you know my rule. Wait and see if you can get it in the outlets the next trip. Should be able to get it for quite a lot less than that. It's nice, it's got all the parks on it.
It's really big. Oh no. Yeah.
Hi, can I get 3 of the apple pie cookies? Thank you.
What are the same bag?
Yeah, the same bag's good, yeah.
They have a caramel butter bar from caramel poutine. Right there. Yes. Isn't that it? Caramel butter bar? Where there's a
I bought 3 ginormous cookies for folks back home, apple pie cookies, and I got $3 off because of my annual pass. Almost everything I've bought so far this week I've had at least a 10% discount on, including my Pandora yesterday. That was great. One of them was a $19 discount, one was an $18 discount. So see the stacks up.
Friends, I have just had what I consider to be a pretty decent on-the-go lunch. I have my 23p banana and some Premier Protein, so basically a milkshake. That's going to keep me going for at least the next few hours. So I'm just going to keep going through the park at the moment. I think my next destination is going to be the Asia section, and I really want to go and see if we can see some tigers and maybe some fruit bats as well, because I love those. Today, I think, is all about the real animals instead of Nemo and the other rides. Just mixing it up a little bit this trip. If we can see some tigers and anything else, that would be amazing. And then we will move on to Hollywood Studios later today. So this is a small part of a very, very large tiger enclosure. They have a lot of space to move around, they can play, they can sunbathe, they can hide, they can pretty much do anything they like, really, except hang out with the elephants. So unlike a zoo, Animal Kingdom is about preservation and protection, not about people being able to watch the animals whenever they like.
Yeah, his name's Guinness. Hi, Guinness. But then the cutie that's right beside him is actually a different species. It's called crested wood partridge. And this is his buddy Marty. Wherever he goes, Marty goes too. It's cute.
Today because of the high winds. Let's see if we can find some cats instead. Although it is a bit rainy, so kitty cats might be hiding too. Let's have a look, see what we can see. This is where the tigers normally live.
We've got our tiger up by the bamboo here. Is the tiger? Yes, that big cluster of bamboo is next to it. Next to
Oh, no way.
So we got to see a tiger. Didn't get to see any bats because it's too windy. But that's okay. We saw the cats, and we're all about the kitty cats here at Disney's Castle Cat. Now here's a ferocious critter in the wild. Let's see if we can get him on camera. Look at you. Double nutting it there. So I did ask, and although the attendant didn't know how big the actual acreage is for the tigers, she said it is, I mean, we're still walking through it now, it's big enough that if they want to have a good old rushabout, they can. It's acres, not feet. It's not a zoo. It's a conservation. If the tigers don't want to be seen, they're not seen. They get to do what they need to do. They just can't leave. So I've been walking for a good old couple of minutes now, and this is all still part of where the tigers can be. They have their swimming pools and places they can go. Loads of places to roam. Every time I've been here, though, they've been in that area where the tiger we just saw was. I think they just like being there.
I think it's time to head back to the resort. It's going on for 1 o'clock now. The weather's actually really nice. It's a little bit overcast, so no sunburn, but it's still about 30 degrees, so it's really lovely and warm. You can see from my floofy hair that I did get caught in the rain at the start, so I've just given up straightening it out. So yeah, let's go back to the resort. I definitely need to change my shoes and socks. I think it's going to take me about 45 minutes to get back there because I need to walk over to the bus stop, wait for a bus, get the bus, then get changed, change out my ears for Hollywood Studios, and then get back to the bus and get over to Hollywood Studios for the rest of the afternoon. Our first lightning lane over there is at 4:30, and that's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It did actually let me book for Hollywood Studios, which I was really surprised about because it didn't let me do that yesterday when I was changing parks, but it did, so happy days. And weirdly, Hollywood Studios was a more expensive lightning lane purchase for today, so again, not complaining, got some stuff for free. So I've got one thing lined up. I want to see if single rider on Rise of the Resistance is a thing, and just enjoy the evening there. I don't think there'll be fireworks tonight because of the wind and the potential for more rain, although I think the rain will be done by 4. So enough yak, let's go back to the resort, get those shoes changed, and then get back out to Hollywood Studios. I thought it would be nice for us just to have a look at the Tree of Life garden on the way back out, which is around the back of the Tree of Life. It's a lovely place for a stroll, bit of shade, and today, as you can see, it's a bit blowy though. It is a fantastic place to calm kids down if they're a bit tired and stressed and they need a bit of shade, and just have them spot and count the animals. Back at Bay Lake Tower, and it is getting very windy. Guys and girlies, welcome back. We are here at a very windy Hollywood Studios. I have learned 3 things this afternoon about hurricanes. Number 1, turns out your eyelashes can get caught in the wind as well. Number 2, just because the sun's not heavily shining doesn't mean you don't need your sunglasses, otherwise you're going to be squinting like you're giving everyone side eye all the time. And number 3, if everyone else is not wearing ears, there's probably a reason for that. It's not that they're poor sports, it's that you're the idiot that needed to staple them to your head. I'm going to have to put my ears in my bag. But right now, let's just get in the front door. Still looks gorgeous, but my heavens, the wind. I'm going to be saying that quite a lot today. I think we might last a couple of hours. It's kind of push you around wind. Ooh, anyone for a $30 balloon in this gale force action? Can you spot the hidden Mickeys?
Folks, want to take a ride on the train? Testing. Is this thing on? Can you all hear me way back in the back?
was a hoot as always. Now, I haven't got my brolly with me. I don't think I thought through the rest of today at all. I don't know what my head was thinking. It's the low pressure. It makes my brain go wobbly. I think because I think it's going to rain again, let's maybe head for the Muppets, enjoy Muppet 3D, because who doesn't love Miss Piggy? And then let's head around to Galaxy's Edge and see what that looks like in a tornado. Have some fun there, and let's check out whether single rider really is a thing on Rise of the Resistance. And if it is, let's test it. Let's see how long it takes and see whether it's worth saving the $22 that it would cost for me to for sure get on the ride today, or stand for an hour. I'm not standing for an hour in line for a ride. So let's do that. Muppets, hopefully no rain, definitely loads of wind, maybe Rise of the Resistance. Let's go. If you're someone that enjoys some craft beers, you can get free refills in there. Once you've bought one, you get top-ups on tap. It doesn't count for the cocktails though. Brad and I tried.
I mean, Rise is definitely better.
These are the 3D glasses used during the show, and you will be glad to hear they are thoroughly steam cleaned in between uses.
Into the theater, we have to rehearse. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can step as far forward and close together as you can.
Yeah. Get real close. You see, we're doing research on deodorant strength.
I'll honestly be gutted if they do get rid of this. I don't think they will, though. They just spent all that money on new chairs. I think if they knew they were going to get rid of something, they wouldn't have just spent a fortune on new chairs. But it is a classic. Is it sophisticated? No. But it's the Muppets. The Muppets are always a delight. So I totally recommend it, especially if you've got small children. They'll enjoy that. Let's try single rider on Rise of the Resistance. They've sent me around the corner, so let's see what happens. It's a 25-minute wait, which is nothing for normal, not single rider. So if it's less than 25 minutes, it's a win. And to be fair, 25 minutes for this ride's amazing. There are people who have paid $22 not to line up. So let's see what happens. I'm on my own anyway, so single ride is perfect. Okay, so when they say altered experience, they mean they're going to cut a bunch of stuff out. So it's important to know that. Ooh, okay.
Stop there. Now, when you're given the go-ahead, you'll follow the next lieutenant all the way across the room. When they start moving, follow directly behind them and do not stop for any reason. Understood?
Understood.
They're prepared whenever you are ready, Lieutenant.
They're mostly helping momentarily and do so actively.
articles that you might have over your head. It includes hats, sunglasses, and those satellite dishes over your head.
Lieutenant back here. Back? I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
So, if you're thinking about doing single rider, it's weird. It's a bit VIP in that you get ushered straight through.
The only difference really, if you've never seen it before, never been on it before, then don't do it. But you will miss the pre-show. Basically, you walk in the back of the room where all the stormtroopers are, which I was completely not expecting. So all the pre-show stuff about, setting up the story, going on the ship, all of that stuff, you miss all of that. But you go straight to the stormtrooper room. After that, everything exactly the same. It's the same ride that you know and love if you've been on it before. If you haven't been on it before, don't do single rider the first time. Either pay to do it or get in a line and do it. Like right now, 25 minutes. I'd stand in line for 25 minutes if I'd never done it before. It's awesome. Do it every time you come to this park. In fact, one of the main reasons I come to this park is just for that ride. I would come here just for that and then go somewhere else if there was nothing else I wanted to do. Oh, it's so windy. I think there's going to be a witch and a broomstick and a spinning house any minute now. So I think we're going to do a little shoot with Poppy and then maybe head to another park or just see where we are. But it's looking ominous with the old weather here. Still fun though. Okay guys, I'm going to end the vlog here for the night. It's about 8:30, so quite an early one for this trip really. There's the monorail still going. So they cancelled Mickey's Not So Scary for tonight. So again, I'm eternally grateful that we went earlier in the week and got to enjoy that because it was an amazing night. That's going on my highlights reel. I feel really bad for the people missing it. In the hotel, they've got little trick-or-treat stations. It's not the same thing. There's no little inflatables or anything like that, but they are giving sweets out to children, which is lovely. It's incredibly blowy. I'm glad I left Hollywood Studios when I did because it did rain. It wasn't like the rain earlier at Animal Kingdom. I'm also really grateful I got to experience that, and I don't mean that to demean what's happening to the people on the coasts at the moment, because I will show you some news clips and it's awful and very scary. But over here in Orlando, the wind is currently apparently 50 miles to 60 miles an hour. Which you can totally feel. I filmed on my phone, I filmed the Skywalk, which is the bridge that connects the Bay Lake Tower section, which is where I'm staying, with the Contemporary, which is what you can see over here, which is the main hotel with all the amenities. And it's crazy. It was crazy on Monday, but it's really crazy right now. But there is a part of me that quite enjoys this kind of silliness. As long as nobody's getting hurt, then it's just another bit of adventure, really. But yes, so we missed the rain. I'm glad we left when we did. I have now got a very delicious looking wedge salad, which is basically a lettuce cut into quarters, with house-made blue cheese and potato brioche, which I've never had before, so I'll let you know how that goes. I suspect it's delicious, though. It looks delicious. It's a huge, huge portion. I am not even going to come close to finishing it, so it may have to come home with me and I will share it with the
the cats and foxes when I arrive back in the UK. But yes, so for tonight, I am going to take my makeup off. I'm going to hit the bed. I'm going to watch the news. I'm going to hope that flights aren't affected tomorrow. They shouldn't be. They're saying that this is going to blow itself out by midnight, so hopefully that's a good thing. I have already arranged for Bell Services. They're going to come and knock on my door at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and they're going to take the luggage down, which means that I could have been in Magic Kingdom at 7:30 in the morning, but I've decided to be a bit more realistic. I don't think I'm going to get up at 6:30 even. Probably 6, to be realistic, 6 o'clock in the morning to get my face on and get out and have coffee and all of that nonsense. It's not going to happen. So at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Bell Services are going to come and collect the bags, and then 8 o'clock I'm going to walk over to Magic Kingdom for the last time this trip, and I'm going to stay in Magic Kingdom till around midday, then walk back, and Mia's are coming with the bus to pick me up at 12:30, I think. And then we will head back to Orlando International. It has been a whirlwind again, but we've still got half a day to go, so hang in there and hopefully stick around for the next vlog. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me and Poppy on our adventures. Please go and visit Poppy over on Instagram as well, where she models all of her ears and outfits inspired by Disney. We wish you were here, but until you can be, have a magical day.